We are back on Access Live with Bill Pullman. That's a look at Bill as Lone Star in the fan favorite comedy spoof Spaceballs.
His career is filled with fan favorites. It's Throwback Thursday. Spaceballs, of course, perfect place to start with a look back at your career. What do you remember about that movie? I mean, Mel Brooks, genius.
Yes, but those are skills you require as a parent. So I wasn't a parent at the time, but that little hand move, stay away, right, boom, it works.
Yeah.
So good.
But that movie kind of ruined the Star Wars thing if you watch that first.
Right.
Because then you're like, oh, wait, is that, you know what I mean? Instead of the other way around. Jeez.
The parody.
Yes, yes.
And it wasn't a success at the time. You know, that was not considered a hit, you know, for Mel. And the critics were hard on him in those days. But
It's
John,
a cult classic now.
Cult classic.
My
and
kids
John
still
Kennedy
watch it.
was such an amazing guy, and it was my second film, and he took me under his wing, and I used to have lunch with him all the time. I loved him so much.
Fantastic. All right, League of Their Own. You played Bob Hinson, the war vet.
Yes, yes, the League of Their Own.
Can you give us a little line? We all know the line, the one that melts every woman's heart.
Oh, you know, I don't even.
Hiya, cutie.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my
Jesse
gosh.
Yes.
I just flirted with Bill Pullman.
I like that.
You got him all gone.
He's blushing.
I did.
And it's your line, not mine.
Right?
Oh, Jace, I just saw Gina Davis recently at a function, you know, and hadn't seen her for a while, and I just always remember how that was. She's so tall.
So tall.
She's so tall as I am. So,
What do you remember about your time on Sleepless in Seattle?
Love that movie.
that was very much a good experience with Nora Ephron, who was a very exceptional person and unusual director and everything. And I remember she, at first read-through, gave us everybody a book that was pertinent to your character. And she gave me a biography of Teddy Roosevelt, who had allergies and things like that, like Walter did, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm so, about couple of years ago, some press have started this idea that what was wrong with Walter? Really? Can we revisit it?
Right.
Meg, was
was
that
it?
the right decision, really? Because he had these allergies, and did you have to leave him? But
He was a nice guy.
he was a nice guy.
Slightly allergic.
Yes.
To everything.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Sneezing.
What about While You Were Sleeping? Now, this is a role you almost didn't take with Sandra Bullock.
Yes, well, that was a real, fairy tale kind of story, because that was a movie that nobody was expecting to be, you know, very important, and it was so important to all of us that worked on it. John Turteltaub was a great director on it and shepherded us through. But I can remember being the coldest I've ever been on a set when we had a walk and talk along the river in Chicago.
Yeah.
We were all dressed in spring clothing because of continuity, and it was a blistering cold cavern of Chicago wind.
I'm not cold at all.
But are you and did you hit it off, you and Sandy? Were you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think there was a good sense of being very respectful and very curious about each other, but always kind of professional.
Although she was sleeping most of the time, but
Right.
No, what about 1995?
No, that
Going
was
back,
oh.
Casper.
Oh my
Oh yeah,
God.
we're talking like my childhood.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Casper. Yes, which holds up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they tried to redo it a couple times, but like that was the one.
It was, and it was early CG. I remember having a sword fight with ghosts in that.
Yeah.
And it was all early green screen and CGI and everything like that. And if you made a wrong move, it was like $100,000 because they had to rotoscope it out. But it was, so it had its challenges, but it was also a great thing to have through the decades, kids get exposed to it.
We were talking before you came on because we love The Sinner.
The Sinner.
Season 3. There's got to be a season 3. But what is this I hear about this no nudity clause that you signed?
I have an all
With your
nudity.
character.
Oh my goodness! Did he sign no nudity
Or
or
nudity
could
clause.
nudity clause? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you
what
get
does
to
that
sign
mean?
a no nudity clause, do you? I mean.
So what was the nudity? Well, some people will say I'm not going to be nude.
Oh, yeah. But it was, you know, I think they were covering their bases and ready for anything. But you you knew what that network could allow policy. But
your
the fact that
character's
my
into
character
some
does some
things.
kinky stuff in there, and you know,
When you got on that kitchen floor, that's all I'm gonna say.
we're all doing different things, Scott. Well, it's all all doing different
All
things
types of
behind
people.
the closed doors.
It's always good to see you, man. Epic Yellowstone premieres Sunday, March 10th at 9 on the Smithsonian.